Hello, everybody. This is Kenneth Hopthorpe, telling you how to create a video game with 0 pennies out of your pocket. First thing you're going to need, though, is some good programs. And I say programs, and I don't mean hard or software, but you're going to definitely need some programs. The first one I'm going to suggest is using Miku Miku Dance. Miku Miku Dance is a utility that can use 3D models to animate 3D models. In order for it to work, though, you're going to need some models, and you can find those at DeviantArt. That's a website. So I have all these different models over here, and if I just want to choose one, just choose one at random. So here's Oswald, the lucky rabbit, and so you can animate him bone by bone. Boop, boop, boop. Go over time, so it's here. Register and play, and he automatically raises his hand. Now, you can export this as an AVI file, which it's kind of important to have an AVI file. I suggest using a raw footage, so just name it TR. I don't know, I'm a bad fiddle. Deal with it. I suggest using the AVI raw compressor and then using 64 pixels. You can do as much screen size as you can, but I choose 64 since it is basic. You can change the screen size right here, screen size, width, and height. You kind of have to know them by heart because they don't give you that option. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, I have a flu-like symptom. Sorry, that's one program you need for this. Also, you're gonna need an MM effect for lightsabers and stuff. That's also an upload where you can get somewhere. Just look for MM effect, and it'll pop up somewhere in the search. All right, another program you can use is SketchUp. But don't be fooled and don't get the latest version. Get version 8. That works on all devices, not just Windows, but on Mac as well. Because it doesn't ask you for a Mountain Lion update. And that's important for me because Mountain Lion update is just the one ticket way out of getting out of recording songs and no money, no income. So basically, yes, you can create anything. Say you want to create a triangle, and you want to put it on Miku Miku Dance. That's where Zybil's exporter comes in because Miku Miku Dance can understand X objects. And then you put it somewhere, and then you open it up with Miku Miku Dance. Excuse me. You can find this plugin, and it doesn't really work with the newest version, and that's why I suggest using version 8. That's another one you can use. All right, one last thing you're gonna need to make is Photoscape, because this, if nothing else, this is excuse me, it's the flu. If nothing else, you can use this as a catalyst to redefine pictures. So you can really define the black and the yellow, and it'll be just black and yellow and no colors in between. So if nothing else, it's good for that in case you have any other software that you might have that makes JPEGs that are completely awful. And I always suggest using the .png extension and not JPEG. Of course, if you really have no option, I guess BMP is also another thing you can use, but never use JPEG. That is a ton of work that you don't need. All right, so now, if you got all those programs, Now we go to Mac. We need Click Team Fusion 2.5, and this is where it all comes together. So you say you have an animated already have an animated person. All you do is to create her is to double click on anything that's empty, click on active, hit OK, put it where you want it to be, and it'll come up the 6464 square. Of course, you can double click it and then import whatever you want it to be. Now, I have this on USB, so let's open USB. The USB thing option on this computer is a bit confusing because you have to understand Z, K, E, D. I think our drive is K, and yes, it is. Oh, good for me. Good for me that I remembered. Okay, so now I have CT Fusion, KO Sudo. By the way, big props to the person who created KO to Sudo on DeviantArt. And we want ISO. So we just walk left, AVI. Then it'll import all that stuff. And the transparent color is going to be black since it's already all over there. Import as animation. And we have 1 through 26. And doop, 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 doop. He's walking. And might as well crop image. And bottom center, that's correct. Center of mass. That's also correct. Okay, import. And there you have it. You have a walking person. I think we have to go back to 5. Okay, so it's 7. Walking is a bit hard because then you have to start and then just keep going from there. And there you go. She is now walking across to the left. In order to say this, just hit OK. And she should pop up right about now. There she is. And so you just created this. I just created this on Mikudance not long ago. And now I want you guys to rate her. Now, since she should left, she probably headed to the left. But anyway, guys, that's how you get stuff going. You get it free, basically. You use all this free software, and then you use this free independent server called Click Team Fusion, and you can make great games without any money out of pocket. If you like this video and like to see more in the future, please smash that like button. And if not, if you don't, too bad. I have my own band. So until next time, this is Kenneth Hopthorpe. I'll see ya.